Hi, I'm Moody, feeling moody. It's time for a moon message. Today's moon is the waning gibbous moon under the astrological sign of Pisces. This reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and both nodes, Holy Spirit, Angel Guides, Spirit Guides. What is the Buck Moon Love Brief message for Aries? Hi, Aries. Grateful that you stopped by the channel. Let's see what your love brief is. One card, Spirit. There it is. The Sun and its reverse. Ooh. We'll have to see why that Sun is reversed. Qualify that. The Spirit says even though a major arcana is reversed, it is still God, right? Okay. Holy Spirit, Aries. You are retrograde too. Wow. This King of Pentacles reverse Pisces had that too. I just thought of that. It could involve a Pisces, a Leo, Scorpio, Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Aries opening up with the Sun reverse. Wow. What would cause your Sun to be reversed? Aries. Well, when the Sun is reversed, there could have been some negative mindsets, right? Pessimism, delays. Sometimes it's not time for something to be seen, to come together. Someone could also be very arrogant. That's Leo energy, and we're getting ready to go into Leo season is the next season, but also new moon, right? There's a new moon in Leo. So yeah, something's not coming together. Also the arrogance. Somebody could be arrogant or not showing their hand, trying to steal your shine. An obstacle that needs to be removed. Clouded joy, feeling scared to be happy, not enjoying the moment, and not allowing yourself to get into the moment because something's ended with the world. Five of Swords. It will end the King of Pentacles reverse. It wasn't a happy ending, that's for sure. Whatever ended, it was not happy. Whatever was delayed, yeah, all of that is causing you to hold your head at this time, right? Hold on to your head. It's giving you a headache, almost. Oh my God. You have the devil at the center of the reading. That's why. Aries, you are the Emperor, the Empress. That's really why. That's why it's a constant battle. I'm just feeling from the way you're holding your head with the Five of Swords that this is not something that passes, right? It's like you're always holding your head. All right. Well, the good news is that you have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas. In the near future, you're going to see that you're given an opportunity. The Page of Swords is like a change in perspective. It's like we have a choice every day on what we're going to focus on, what we're going to worry about, what we're going to pay attention to, and what we're going to get emotional or serious about too. So there is something negative. It could have to do with your finances. Maybe winning something is top of mind. Something new beginning. Almost, but not quite. And so now, with you not actually getting what you feel will make you happy at this time, you're almost forced to focus on something new. Page of Swords is something new. Being curious about something else. And she's looking at a book and it's giving her new ideas. And that's what the Emperor, the Empress does, right? We don't accept no for an answer. You got to think outside the box. You got to figure out a way. And dag naggit, don't you do it. Especially under this Aquarian energy, the Fool. You're such a rebel, a free spirit. You can't be like contained, enclosed, manipulated. Look at you figuring your way out. And then because you had enough wherewithal to ask for what you wanted spiritually, there has been some growth here. It's been just consistent. Every step of the way, Spirit has showed up for you. So, but you're feeling heavy now, right? You're feeling heavy now, right? And that's exactly what Spirit wants to warn you of. Satan causing a delay, making you feel discontent, disconnected. Yeah. See, because while you're looking over here, discontent, look what happens. The ball comes in. You don't see it though, because Satan has you looking or paying attention to something that really isn't worthy of your attention. But it's a setup. It's a setup. We know that. We know that. You're smart though. You're smart. He's going to always provide the opportunity, but are we going to be ready to take it? Yeah, something needs to transform. An ending, a beginning. Something from the past that makes you sentimental. It could be a past pattern that makes you feel good. It's a comfort. It's a comfort somehow. That could be something that needs to end. I know I have some of those. 10 of Wands. Yeah. There's some stress, some anxiety. That's all this past. That's why the sun wasn't upright. That's why it's not really shining. There needs to be a transformation. There is something toxic here. I don't know if it's you or you're being affected by something toxic. But Spirit sees it all. He knows who did what. Yeah. There's some sleepless nights, anxiety. Wow. What else does Aries need to know about love? This is definitely about self-love and you making a choice to do something different. And you see Spirit shows up with the Fool. Yeah, I see in the future you do. That you don't miss an opportunity. That you seize it. And that you're doing what we spoke about in July, following the process for everything. It's prayer, meditation, and belief. This meditative, prayerful state is the Four of Swords for me. Okay. What else? There it is. Ace of Cups, new love, feelings, an emotional awakening that leads to commitment, dedication. You're ready to work. So it could be a new project. It could be a new person. But it's going to be something that you love. Let's see if we go to Romance Angels. It will tell us something more. Aries. Ooh. This is definitely somebody that you have chemistry with. I see you could already be married. It could be recent or it could have some years under it, but you're taking time to reinforce your love, to get that attraction back, to make that chemistry between you two, expressing your love. Some of you are reconciling, right? Like getting back together, getting back to us, getting back to love, how it makes you feel. There is reconciliation here. I gotta say it because we're in retrograde. And there's always an opportunity for the past to revisit. What determines what will happen in the present is where you are along your journey, Aries. You're ready for something new. But see, you're wise. You're the emperor, the empress. You know that you have to forgive in order to be forgiven and in order to let go of the past. So if they do come back, definitely forgive them. If you do want to give them another opportunity, another chance, that's something else. It's going to require trust. Spirit just said anybody coming into your life will have to deal with trust issues with you. Okay? Anybody. So whether it's business partnership or, and definitely love, right? You're very guarded. Very guarded. Somebody is having difficulty being authentic. I see the Ace of Swords there. Like there's some mistruths. And under Mercury retrograde, you want people to express themselves truthfully. So when you're hanging out with people, even this reconciliation, possibly anybody from the past, because they're brought in to distract you, first of all. Let's be quite clear on that. We spoke about all of this toxic energy here. Whatever you're about to embark upon, it must be very important spiritually, because as all of these delays show up, and that's why Spirit says there's going to be a lot of red flags. Tune into that subtle energy that you are receiving about the situation, messages from your body. Trust your gut and your intuition. You know when you get that feeling, Spirit says tune into it, pay attention. It's for a reason. Okay. Okay. What else, Spirit? Trust again. The need to trust not only in yourself, your feelings, those subtle energies, but also in Divine's plan. And also not paying attention to what's happening around you externally. This is about subtle energies, internal. Again, he says retreat. Four Swords. I see you doing that because you're ready for a new journey. And once you accept and you take that leap of faith and you align with what is for you, what's headed your way, sky's the limit. It's like you get it. I think if you think you are alone, you are not. We are beside you in all challenges that you face. Trust again, that outside sources will always be working to ensure that the best outcome, that there's the best outcome for you in every situation. We have your best interests at heart. We love you. Somebody out in the universe wants you to know that they love you, that they're with you all the time. That when you walk, you don't walk alone. They're right beside you. Trust in Divine regardless of what's going on in the internal. And you know, Aries, now is the time to lay back a little, right? Retreat. Take care of yourself. Retrograde energy is about being introspective, pulling some projects off the shelf. Not being your regular activist self, right? but investing your time and energy into you, preparing for a new cycle. Take some time to rest, OMG, and rejuvenate. You need to pace yourself for the changes that are coming your way. They're all positive, bigger and better things are coming for you. Just relax and trust. Relax and trust. Bigger and better is coming for you. Okay. Tell me other ways for Aries to care for themselves as they're waiting for bigger and better, waiting for spirit. Pay attention to your beauty ritual, your grooming ritual for men. Right, because we always want to look our best. We only get one opportunity to make a first impression. And when you're looking for something better, sometimes if you're trying to re-up your game in a intimate relationship, we forget that we need to think about the way we look, right? In the beginning, we wore makeup, we wore cute outfits, right? Spirit says, you're in a reading mode now. Maybe you're doing research. Something really has your attention, though. You're reading. You're reading. Maybe you're a writer, too, for some of you. You're reading something that you wrote already. Some of you are rereading something, getting ready to publish something. Also, Spirit says, stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Again, rest is very important at this time for you. That gives your body time to rejuvenate, what we just read. Right. Our cells to come back to normal levels. Yeah, somebody hasn't been getting enough rest. And here you are. The reading and writing. Gratitude is very important. And under the waning gibbous moon, it's all about gratitude. You may feel like giving back. You may feel like being there for somebody. And that's good. But Spirit is really talking about being grateful for something that He's done for you, something that's gone right for you, right? Because it's a time of rest, pulling back. So yes, you want to be of service and being there for others, but you have direct orders because you're being guided. You're being guided at this time. All right, let's give Aries summary. Okay, bigger and better. That is you, because we've been talking about that. Spirit again says those type of experiences are coming your way. You may not be able to see it right now, but great things are coming together for you as you read this. They're underway. That's right. Trust the process and let it unfold in divine timing. Another message of divine's plan. Timing. Move forward knowing that all is working out fine. Your angel guides, your spirit guides also told you. They're all around you. Relax. All right, my love. Thank you so much for staying till the end. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Leave me a comment. I'm going to give you one more card just for good measure. What's an angel number? Yeah, oh, this one. Cycles. A new one is emerging. That's why Spirit is working so hard to prepare you. Karma. It looks like good karma is coming in, right? Judgment. That's the person who wants the second chance. First thing that came to mind. It's also you deciding whether you're going to give it to them. You are an influencer, but right now Spirit's saying just pull back and focus on you under this retrograde. Get back to your power, start a new cycle. You've gone through a lot of changes in the past few months. So it's almost a period of catching up with yourself, Karma will be paying you a visit, my love, Aries. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. And you know, Saturn with the Capricorn energy, Saturn rules karma. So, you know, even though it was the full moon a week ago, that energy is still very much in play. Right. So learn your lessons so that they don't need to be repeated in the future, and make some space for new experiences that are trying to come in. I'm going to keep you in prayer in everything that you do until the next moon phase. Namaste.